The National Day of Unplugging kicks off a 24-hour period on the first Friday of March where people are encouraged to unplug and take a digital respite from technology, electronic devices, and social media.
Well, I'd say now more than ever, after 2 years of complete dependency on screens for work and school and any kind of human connection, we want to encourage people to elevate the real person connections now that we can.
Kim Cavallo is the executive director of Unplugged Collaborative, home of the National Day of Unplugging. Cavallo hopes people will treat the day like a New Year's Eve and take the time to examine their own relationships with devices and screen time to help set healthy resolutions about the role they want technology to play in their lives in the future.
Maybe this year you'll focus on no devices at the dinner table. Maybe you'll start not having your phone by your bedside.
According to Statistics Canada, social media is regularly used by 9 out of 10 Canadians aged 15 to 34 and 6 out of 10 for ages 50 to 64. Technology journalist Winston C. says people often delete social media apps or deactivate Facebook accounts as a way to manage their digital well-being. However, most devices have built-in tools like screen time tracking that help you set personal controls on how you want to interact with the technology in your life, says C.
Additionally, you'll also learn what apps that you're spending your time on, and it kind of gives you a point of reflection so that you can decide, am I spending too much time looking at the news on Twitter, or am I spending too much time on Facebook? And you can make that decision as to whether you want to scale that time back.
For some people, the National Day of Unplugging can also serve as a time to reflect on how fortunate they are to have internet access and own personal devices that stream information directly to them. Jennifer Flanagan, CEO of Actua, says technology inequity is still an issue in Canada.
There's a lot of people in this country that either don't have access to computers, don't have high-speed internet, or that's not accessible in terms of it being financially viable, or they simply don't know how to engage with it. So that's the skills side of it. So yeah, I think it's also a great day to be aware of how lucky most of us are to have multiple devices, not just one.
Cavallo understands we are living through a pandemic, the Russian-Ukrainian war, and other global conflicts that make people feel like they need to stay glued to their screens. However, she is still encouraging people to take the time to unplug and reflect on how they can step back into the digital space with more purpose to make life better for themselves and others around them.
We feel that if we walk away that we're not doing our part or that we're not being supportive, but the real truth is that we do need to walk away and we do need to take a break and rejuvenate, because then we're stronger and we're stronger together.
Unplugging officially starts at sundown on March 4th and goes until sundown on March 5th. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.